So, what's up, YouTube? Another video. One thing that I want to talk about is people and friends in general. Okay, I know this girl who is supposedly a friend, right? I've known her since middle school, I guess, and we're like really best friends. Like in 7th grade, and 8th grade, I guess. So, she found me in MySpace, so whatever, we got in touch with each other, and I went to her house on her birthday, which was in May. So yeah, I met up with her. She lives in Fort Myers, something like that. I don't know, I forget. But so she came down to celebrate her birthday with her friends. So then I went to her house, her uncle's house or some shit like that, and I remember that day I wasn't feeling well, like my stomach was hurting or whatever, so I was like just chilling, you know. So her friends, like, we went to different high schools, so I don't really know her friends, but I knew one girl who I actually asked her if she worked at Macy's because I used to work there. So she and my friend's boyfriend were the only ones like talking. Everybody else was like in their little corners. And one thing that I don't like is when you are my friend and you have other friends that I don't know about, introduce me to them, because it's pretty weird. Like, I guess people don't like introducing other people, but personally I would do it. And if I'm doing a birthday or something, I would introduce you. Like, you're not just gonna sit there, he's like, okay, let them, whatever, they can introduce each other. No, like, that's being just having manners, you know. Introduce me to your friends, because I don't know your friends from like Southridge High School, you know what I mean? So that's one thing that I didn't like. And she got into her own little groups, and I just stayed talking to her friend that I knew from where I used to work. So it was only me and those two. So yeah, whatever. So then she called me like a week ago, I think, and she was telling me that she was gonna come again on the 18th. Today's the 23rd. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6 days. Like, she's been here for a week and she never called me. So, okay, so I received a phone call last night. So she talks a lot and I was really busy. She's like the kind of person that likes to stay on the phone like for 2 hours, and I don't really like that, so I was busy. Whatever, I was doing homework, so I didn't answer. So today in the morning I heard the message, and then she says, oh, what's up, how are you? Yeah, I've been here for a few days, which I already knew, so I was waiting for her to call me, you know what I mean? Cause she has friends, you know, she probably wants to show their boyfriend, because she has a boyfriend down here, her best friends and all that stuff. So, like, you know, I'm not gonna bother her, let her call me, because she's the one coming here. So she calls me and she leaves a message. She says, oh, I'm sorry for not calling you earlier, I was just trying to get things done, a lot of errands. Of course, though, I haven't tried to get some of those things done yet. So I was, so I wanted you to call me as soon as, I want you to call me as soon as possible, because I need to ask you something. So please call me back as soon as possible. So whatever, I hung up the phone, whatever, I heard the message. So I'm sitting there. Okay, she doesn't have a car. Her friends don't have a car. Like, half of her friends don't. That, like, most of friends that I saw them don't have cars. Like, the girl, yeah. Like, that day I remember I had to take them to Publix because they didn't have the food there. And her broke-ass friends didn't even help her pay for the food, which is messed up, you know. Whatever. And, so yeah, so, I'm developing my story here. So she probably wants me to take her somewhere, to her boyfriend's house or somewhere, you know what I mean? And that's not just, that's not gonna work out, because you just don't call me for favors, you know what I mean? Obviously she needs to get things done, and she doesn't have a ride or something, you know. You have a boyfriend, get a ride from your boyfriend or some shit like that. So yeah, if she calls me again, I'm not gonna call her. If she calls me again, I'm gonna be like, my car broke down, because my car is really, like, it's leaking, like the what's it called, the oil's leaking. So something's leaking from the car. But Yeah, I don't have time for stupid people, friends, to be calling me in the last minute when they have to leave for favors. So no, like this is something that has always happened to me. Girls, friends, always, cause I'm nice, bro. I'm really, really nice. I don't like the drama with girls. I'm not like with the shit talking. I'm a cool, down to earth person, just like laid back. Who cares, whatever. I just chill. Let's go chill. And my ex best friend, which was like what 3 years ago, is I'm not gonna tell you where she's from. Who cares? Whatever. But she's Hispanic, and she's crazy. She's a crazy bitch. But yeah, she took advantage of me 24/7, and of course I was just blind to see that all she just needed me was for stupid rides and just to go out with somebody because she was stupid. And so the point is, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that stupidness shit and stupid girls who just need you for rides. Fuck you. I'm sorry, but no. That's why I don't chill with girls. Girls are pathetic, bro. They just whatever. So yeah. So that's the thing. I've always had that problem. They know I'm really, really nice, but I've learned not to be too nice because of these situations. So I'm stopping it like right there, cause I'm thinking more. So yeah. So yeah, I just have to tell you, like, to have like anybody who only calls you when they need something, like, I hate that. Like, don't do that. Like when it's family, it's different because your family is always has to be there. Of course, like I always try to keep in touch with my family. Like for example, my cousin, I hang around her. Of course, I haven't called her recently, which I should, cause I miss her so because of school and stuff and applying to jobs and all that shit. I haven't had the time, but probably this weekend. Oh no, I can't this weekend. I gotta stay. But maybe I need a car. Just to see how she is, and yeah. So what I'm trying to say here is don't call people when you need something. You have to keep in touch with people, and don't expect others to do shit for you. You gotta do shit for yourself. And so yeah, man. Friends suck. And another friend that I just gotta cut. I've never had like true friends, I guess, so I don't care. It makes no difference. So yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. It's better to be like by yourself instead of being with somebody who's just there just for the hell of it. So whatever. So yeah, it's my little story. Comment, subscribe, and you know the deal. Peace.